What?
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back for some more Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny. Sorry, I'm also just trying to figure out how to phrase this. What we're doing is Gundam Seed Character Theater, which was recommended to us by, and I apologize, someone in the Patreon comments after we had finished, or after our last episode of Gundam Seed Destiny had hit the Patreon. And I figured, hey, why not put this in before we start Stargazer? It certainly won't answer any, I assume it won't answer any of the questions that we had for the finale of Gundam Seed Destiny, which we will go over when we watch the movie, so that we'll enter the movie with all of our thoughts about the series so far. Anything you want to bring up, say, or, you know?
I don't know. I mean, this is an omake style little. Were they supposed to be part of the episodes regularly when they were broadcast, or this is something distinct?
I think it's distinct. I think it's like not blue. Not I was about to say Blu-ray edition, but I would think that the Blu-ray. Well, I don't know. Did they release the standard edition on Blu-ray, or was the Blu-ray a HD remaster only thing?
That I do not know.
Yeah, no, I'm just voicing it out loud. I don't know myself. I think this was just like an inclusion of bonus material.
Well, then, if that's the case, I think we should be ready to watch it.
All right, let's go ahead and hop on in.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Weird that she has, well, it's the same voice actors, so.
I'll also point out something I did not include in this, is I found that there is a Yazik-centric, like, comic book? Like, it's not a manga, it's like very simplified, like, about Yazik and his mom.
Goddamn Shito.
I mean, it's Yazik's defining character trait.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're wearing the helmets, of course.
Going in Seed to play a video game.
Yeah.
Makes as much sense as Lacus when going Seed to command a ship. Yeah, how do you get Seed power? It's a Bruce. It's Waldfield's Bruce.
I guess that's what happens when she...
Well, Kigali did unleash the Seed power once, so...
Yeah.
And Lacus did in Destiny.
Yeah. Her power is super politics, super speech.
I like the conceit of Yazik as Vegeta, essentially.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't feel like he's wrong. That's when seed does seem to come out.
わかったぞ。あいつらは二人でいるときにあの力を使っていた。仲間がピンチにならないとあの力は使えないのかも。おいおい、まさかそれって。
Everything we just did, but reverse.
Yeah. The music. Oh, he killed them.
まあいっか。そもそもあんな力など出なくとも、俺が本気を出せば簡単に勝てるはず。そうだ。俺はアスランに直接対決を申し込む。最初からそうしろっつうの。
To be continued in English.
おい、なんだこの格好。
Literally had the same
Okay.
shorts in the 90s.
Yeah.
まさか。バカ。何想像してんだ。さっさと行くぞ。あ。
Beach volleyball showdown.
Okay. Is that supposed to be
Lacus.
Lacus.
Sitting next to Kigali, so it has to be Lacus. I wasn't paying attention to her hair thing. That's the way to tell.
Move for freedom. Okay, this is pretty funny. Well, it's funny enough, I guess.
Well, I mean, they're characters we've been with for 99 episodes. Yeah, that's Lacus. I know, I just said that when her name popped up, but I was looking at her double sway hairpiece.
$50 points in volleyball.
I never watched Haiku, so I don't know how many points you get in volleyball stuff. I legit thought he was doodling the earth until he said Haru.
And they're supposed to be all coordinators, I guess. Atherin is also part super coordinator. I don't know.
Atherin's a coordinator. Also,
Yeah, I know,
he has
but-
seed power too. Durka and Yazek don't have seed power. I mean, although Atherin and Kira haven't been using seed power here.
Yeah. You're not supposed to kick the ball.
Well, you're also not supposed to pick up a fellow compatriot.
Yeah.
I stepped on dog shit earlier, he said.
Aww.
お前、頭20日ネズミになってないか？
About what? Yazek hasn't had a love interest the entire show.
He hit it so hard he destroyed the ball.
But I guess it's a point for the other team.
Yeah.
That just means Yazek hasn't even expressed a desire for a love interest the entire show.
グレイト
To be fair, we do know his mom. I do enjoy the inclusion of Mir.
コズミックイーラ、そのいつのことかは定かではないが、世界はなんとなく安定を保っていた。彼らを除いて
Except for them.
ギルからメールだ。ミッション。我々の計画に
Wow, he's such a Gilbert stan that even his phone has a little case where.
Break apart Kira and Athens' friendship.
Yeah. Oh, time travel.
トリーか。
It's the scene from season 1 that I made fun of all the time.
タイムスリップスティック。は？なんだそれ。使えばわかる。行くぞ。発進。
Okay, mobile suit names. Xeon, mobile suit names. Or I guess Zaft, mobile suit names.
少年時代だ。すげえ、本当にタイムスリップしたのか？
そんなアニメみたいな強引な設定でいいの？
気にするな。俺は気にしない。
こちらメイリン。二人の仲良しエネルギーが計測できました。現時
Nakayoshi energy.
数値を下げるため、早急にトリーを破壊してください。
了解した。
過去にいても電話できるのね。
Why not? Doctor Who can.
隠れろ。キラだ。
Not that he would recognize you anyway.
本当に少年時代みたいね。
すげえ。
They look that different though.
よし、破壊するぞ。
Implying that he made Birdie way back when. No, Atherin made Birdie.
すげえ。 こんなことで俺は
Did he just sprout wings?
Yeah,
I guess he did.
you know, like his mobile suit has.
やったあ、だが悪いんだ
キラ、お前壊したのか？俺との友情の証を。なんで
60、50。
I mean, it is the thing that brought them together when they were back at
ミ
Orb.
ッション成功。アスラン、僕
キラ、しょうがないな。また作ってあげるよ。
本当？アスラン。
本当さ、キラ。
アスラン。
キラ。
And then they both busted
Okay.
in that.
アスラン。キラ。アスラン。キラ。
For all the chippers. This one's for all the chippers.
I don't know, it just reminds me more like Hitalia.
Mm,
You know, Germany and Italy.
戻ってきたぞ。
yeah.
メイリン、
That didn't end well.
だってお姉ちゃん、仲良しエネルギーが上がりすぎて。
ギルからメールだ。小言がびっしり。どうやらミッションは失敗したようだな。
I got like 3 sentences in.
次のミッションだ。早っ。
Also, the joke is that Gil knows things that he shouldn't know about their past and stuff like that. Well, it didn't work. It's
キ
like
ラとラクスの仲を避
Dulin Dal
け。
Liston.
またそんな仕事。
It's the L to R replacement.
偵察ね。
Yeah.
キロ
ラクス。
ルナマリアがやられた。何を見たんだ？
こちらメイリン。ラクスが作る料理に細工してみてはどうでしょう。
Tabasco.
はい、召し上がってください。
いただきます。
Okay, that was. I don't know why I'm laughing about this, but it's not funny.
I mean, it's classic, like, Gurren Lagann, right? Simone is the only one that likes Nia's cooking.
Yeah.
ラクスは俺が撃つんだ。今日ここで。お前ならやれる。
細工するだけでいいんだからね。
Oh, they're both dead. But
よし、この衣装
Oh, right before she sees Athrun at the stage.
戻るわけにもいかないし。
No, I mean, that can't be right. That's from season 1.
どうする俺。どうする
Okay.
ラクスですわ。ミーアじゃないわよ。ミーアじゃ。そうか。
not me.
ステージ用のメイクなんだね。でもその声はそれは裸でとかしてたので。
What?
聞いて喉の調子が。
Okay.
大丈夫。問題ナッシングですわ。じゃあ僕客席にいるから。頑張って。
ごめんステラ。俺性別だけは絶対守るって言ったのに。ギル特製ボイスチェンジカプセル。うわレイ、なんだそれ。飲み込むと。
So you said you would protect your gender?
すげえ。
When was that conversation had?
ルナ、やるよ俺。
勝ちたいわけではありません。守りたいだけなんだ。俺は変ですわ。衣装が見つかりませんわ。
Orb. The ship in his orb.
ラクス。
かなこの夜にあなたを待ってるの。あの時忘れた。
Oh, there goes the captain.
取りに来てあれかな。
これで観客もドン引きだろ。
思い出が優しくなったね。
応援してくれるのか。みんな。
あなたが笑っているやさい。
何曲でも何十
I
曲
guess
でも
technically now we can add
何百曲でも
Shin
みんなを
to the idol
Yeah.
lineup.
Yeah.
絶対に。
あらあら、やっと衣装が決まりましたわ。あらあら、ステージがファイヤーですわ。
ラクス。
はい、
今夜の君はド S でとっても素敵だよ。
ありがとう、キラ。
So, you know, just like the previous one, failed to accomplish mission.
Yeah.
キラとラクスのラブラブ。
Also, please listen to my song, How Bizarre of You.
燃えたぜ真っ白に真っ白な灰に。お前の言っていることも正しい。だが
800曲は歌いすぎだっちゅうの。お姉ちゃん。
私はラクスがいい。
コズミックイラ、またしてもミッションは失敗に終わった。
I wish that we had gotten some mirror beyond the opening thing.
Yeah, it was funny enough, I guess. It was it's like, okay, that's got me a couple of chuckles out of me, so fine.
Yeah, I mean, they used the
Wow.
material they had.
It was weird that they jumped from one to the other, unless they were all bundled together in a Seed Destiny thing.
What do you mean?
That would make sense. Because half of them were from Seed. They had no Destiny characters, and then the other, they jumped to the whole storyline in Seed Destiny of,
I would
Kira
argue that
and-
they would all had to have been from Seed Destiny.
Yeah.
Because Kigali only uses Seed at the very end of season 1, and then she used it there in the previous one that only had Destiny characters. So it had to have been post-Destiny. I mean, post-Seed. Yeah. Post. Yeah, you know what I mean. Post-Season 1.
Yeah. It was fun. It was, for what it was, if you can get a chuckle out of me, then you're doing good. I don't expect much from comedy, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I guess a slight explanation. I enjoyed it. I have a sour face at the moment because of illness. I'm not enjoying it. Read the words that I said, not resting bitch face.
To be perfectly honest, going back to time and trying to wreck Atherin's and Kira's friendship is far better plan than whatever happened in Seed Destiny, to be perfectly honest.
Well, I mean, the point there was that everything that they did made their friendship better.
Yeah. Ever stronger.
All right.
Because it's their destiny. Literally, they said that, it's destiny.
If that was... No, it can't be their destiny. It can't be their destiny. That was the whole point of Destiny, was to fight against Destiny so that you can make your own path, freedom.
And yet, in the show, the more they try to change the past, the more it became a thing.
Well,
I guess it was.
That's the argument that our friendship is so strong, there's no way you could break it. You're just arguing that the strongest friendship is Destiny. Well, I mean, it's like what I said during, I think, our last actual recording of an actual thing was, remember that Destiny is also an element of the hero's journey.
Yeah. Although the hero's journey is not the only formula for storytelling.
Sure, but I believe if you're going to make a counter argument against it, you're going to have to indicate to us that this show isn't using that narrative that every other thing uses.
I mean,
Kira receives the call to action, at first declines it, and then picks it up later.
Yeah. Shin didn't decline the call.
Yeah, Shin, Orb is in danger. He tries to run away. That is essentially declining the call to action.
Yeah, but he was never in a position to... I mean, there was no call because he was never in a position to do anything about it, right? The call to action implies that you can actually go into action. He was just a kid running away from giant robots trying to kill him. So.
In fairness, immediately after, he joins the academy, which means that at any point he could have joined the academy, but didn't. You know? Like Luke. He always wants to go out and join the academy, the Empire, but can't. His father won't let him. Even though, he could have just run away, because he does. And then, the call to action happens. Luke Skywalker's story is not really that much different from Peter Parker's story.
True.
Right? I guess I'm saying that's why the monomyth is a thing, because despite anyone's want to be different, they're all basically telling the same story. By the same story, I mean the same beats, obviously, not the same story. And I would argue that then Kira and Shin's aren't that separated. Like, the times and instances and the events themselves are different, but the beats are the same.
So, yeah, this was the chibi version of Destiny.
Well, the chibi comedy version, Destiny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still far superior than some of the other chibi stuff that I've watched on here. I just got done watching all of the Infinite Rivus extras stuff. I think I told you before that I didn't time it out and realized that I then recorded like an hour and a half long thing. It's like, oh god, because it was just the worst. Like, they only brought 4 characters back to do voices, and then some of them they kept the characters there, but just didn't have them talk. Like, they made Blue, who's like the gang leader, who I guess gives a little bit of insight to the main character of Koji, and does there's a lot of stuff I can say about Blue. They make him like a background character who just points guns, because, well, it's his main thing. He's the only one that he steals a gun from one of the adults that tries to take over the place, and he's the only character with a gun, so it's essentially how he gets his way. Just points a gun, but they have him just point a gun, and then his eyes do that thing where they both point in 2 different directions because they're just claiming he's stupid or something. But though they didn't have the voice actor there, so he doesn't say anything. Also,
This character with gun, yeah.
Well, also they did it in a way that there's like, I think 5 chapters of this, and every chapter is broken down into 6 things, and one of the things is always, oh, this is the blank one, where it's just a character doing like, oh, this one's asleep, I'll pick another one. It's like, oh, fuck, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then I listened to a half an hour of an audio drama, which was literally the characters arguing about buying that volume of Infinite Rivas. Half an hour. So it was a little drama about every 3 episodes in one volume. Oh, I'm gonna go buy this. Everyone cool is buying this. I'm gonna lend it to you and you can watch it. No, I'm upset because you watched it before me. Cool.
Like I said, the Macross one, the SD Macross was pretty cool.
Well, that was just an opening. Yeah, I mean, it was...
But it was still done.
Well, because it was also, like, higher quality than the real intro.
It's higher quality.
It was higher quality. It was, like, crisper, more bright, popping. It, like, was higher quality.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it was done.
It's like comparing the HD version of Gundam Seed to the standard edition.
Yeah, well,
literally, when me and Griffin were watching bits of the standard edition, I was literally laughing because some of the characters had Gumby faces because it was just like weird Play-Doh because they were like in the distance in the background, but they're all mushed. I was like, geez, what the hell's going on here? That doesn't even feel right for the era that the show was made in. Let alone,
yeah, that was. Seems like a show that desperately needed an HD remake.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So you compare the chibi Macross opening to the actual Macross opening. I'm not saying the actual Macross opening is bad. I'm just saying that the chibi version looks like it was made way later by an up-to-date animation studio versus the animation studio from the 80s that made SDF Macross.
Yeah, so there you have it. Wish they had done actually more with it. Well, I don't know. He could have easily overstayed his welcome. The whole Blackus thing at the end was like, okay, it's kind of funny, I guess.
I'll put this probably within number 3 in the added materials to an anime stuff that I can recall. Number 1 has to... I was going to say Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The actual comedy bits, there were a couple of good ones. The really good Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood additive stuff, if you're not counting the OVAs in the movie, of course, is what was it called? The bloopers, the blooper reels. Oh no, actually, wait, because the comedy thing also includes Roy Mustang's rap thing. He did you watch Fullmetal Alchemist or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
I watched parts of it. I haven't watched it completely.
Oh, there's the part where God, I'm forgetting everybody's name. The family guy, the one everyone loves. He always talking about his daughter. You meet his daughter a bunch, and then you see his wife a bunch. He's always bragging about them. Right before he gets murdered in one episode, where he's going to a payphone and he's trying to call Mustang on it without letting everybody know that he's figured everything out. But he's already been attacked once. And in the actual episode, this is where Envy shows up, shape changed as.
Oh yeah, I know he gets killed.
Yeah, that's where. Well, in the funnies, he calls Mustang and gets Mustang's voicemail, and Mustang's voicemail is a rap, bang bang, snap snap, snap snap, spark spark. I'm gonna light up the diggy diggy dark. I'm Flame Alchemist, and I'm gonna be pure. My raps are fine, but my rhymes are pure. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. That in the bloopers. God, what would be my number 2? I had a number 2 in my... Oh, the Gurren Lagann.
You've seen Gunbuster, right? It also has Omag. It had also Omag.
Well, I wouldn't put that. That was the... Yeah, I know. We watched all of those with every episode. I don't know. That would put that below this. Well, maybe. I don't know. The thing is they're fine, but they're not great. Like, they don't add very much. Maybe like the Sailor Moon bit from the Gunbuster. Wait, when you say an omake, are you talking about the science episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The Sailor Moon bit was pretty funny, especially when you realize that she wouldn't know about the future Sailor Scouts, so she can't do anything about it. But I was actually just left with more questions after I watched those, because like they show the super behemoth alien that's like the size of the galaxy, and it's like we never see that in the show. So I was just like wondering at the end where the hell that thing was. No, I was gonna say Gurren Lagann, probably the number 2. All the musical stuff that they do.
Oh, yeah.
And I would put this probably around number 3. Infinite Rive is way down there.
None of them can be winners.
Most of them can't. There can only be one winner.
Yeah.
Especially if you think second place is the first loser.
In this case, no, I wouldn't think that. The Olympics, sure, but not here.
All right. Well, that has been it for this. So, once again, I have been Theta. This has been Lessons. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?